Boom is the word. Here we are in this beautiful, beautiful city. Sunny day again. Here outside the Melbourne Exhibition Centre.
Thank you for saying that for me. Didn't want to say Mexican, though.
No, I didn't want to say Mexican. We might, you're just going to make everyone hungry at home.
That's right.
It is dinner time, though, isn't it?
It is.
It is.
For
okay.
everyone
for everyone at home.
So what do we have today, JD? It's a
what do we have?
episode.
We have a jam-packed episode here. Media Strikes Back, Season 7, Episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a cream of the crop there for you tonight. So tell us, what's the lineup? Who we got coming out first?
We have an amazing artist, George Kalpa, and obviously me and JD went to PAX.
Yeah, we went to PAX. We won't talk about that.
That's right. We had a good one in that one, actually. For you guys who don't know what PAX is, it's a video game convention.
It's huge.
And lastly,
we've got the Australian Fashion Awards.
Fashion Awards Australia. Yep, that's right. So we're not gonna dilly-dally. We're gonna go straight into it and let's check out George Kalpa.
Bright and cold and still the older can. But what could I show for? What could I show for? This is all I have.
Tonight with George Kalpa, who's just released his first album, Mode. Tell us a little bit about the album.
It's the album had been floating around in my head for about a year. The last 6 months were the period where I recorded it. It's the kind of album that has a lot of different kind of, sounds, vibes, whatever you want to call it. There's a few different kind of things there, and in one way, I mean, it's all kind of what's coming from me and a subconscious kind of thing, but in another way, I think there's something for everyone on it.
Your first single is called Leave That Street Alone. What was the inspiration behind that? It's been released for 3 weeks now, is it?
3 weeks.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, Leave That Street Alone, it was a demo for about 6 or 7 months, I don't remember, but it kind of started developing into a real song and started, building. And there was a point where I was driving home late one night and I saw a laundrette out of the corner of my eye. And when I saw that laundrette, the demo for the song was playing. And as I was driving past, it hit me straight away. This is where this song lives, in this laundrette. The vibe, the feel, everything. It's all here. So I thought that's where I have to make the music video. And after that, the song just came together like that.
So George's background is actually in video production. And then you've been in the music industry for 3 years now?
3 years, yeah. With bands behind and in front of the desk. So I've worked with quite a few bands, producing, engineering, things like that. But then also been in a few bands myself. So I thought that doing something solo would be a little bit of a change, something different, and it's worked out good. I mean, you can go. Sometimes you feel like you're going insane because you don't have that other, those other kind of collaborators saying, "Dude, you've been working on this for that long. Just chill out, whatever." But at the end of the day, I'm happy with it.
Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us about the single in particular or the whole album? What has feedback been like?
Feedback's been good. I mean, going into making a record like this and just any kind of art that I work on, it's always, I don't go out doing it for any reason other than to get the idea from there down into a medium. You know what I mean? Once that happens, I'm wrapped, I'm happy, it's done. But the feedback has been really good. People are digging it, people are talking about it, people think that it's something they can connect with it, so sick.
Have you had many challenges along the way?
Definitely. I think it's normal with the kind of, especially getting into different mediums and things like that. There's quite a few obstacles you got to go through, but it's part of the fun. If it wasn't there, then it wouldn't be the same.
What's been the best highlight for you so far on this journey with this album? Anything come to mind? Funny stories? Any dirty secrets you want to share with us?
Dirty secrets? Jesus. No, there's no dirty secrets yet. I mean, this is the first show. After a couple of shows, there might be some dirty secrets. But at the moment, it's really cool. It's chilled. We're doing this launch. I'm working on a couple of scripts. I'm working on some more music. So there's a few things going on for me right now. And yeah, it's cool, but it's not that I can't. There's no real rock and roll stories at the moment. There will be soon.
Yeah, not yet. For the next interview, guys, you know what to expect, huh? I expect the dirt next time, huh?
Yeah. We will get into that next time. Into detail.
Oh, yeah.
Tristan, mate, here we are, you and me, the JD, and we are right behind us, the League of Legends. You can see how big this is. Now,
That's right.
we're obviously at the exhibition building, but this whole place is decked out, the whole place.
That's right, guys. We're here at PAX 2014. 1-4. And yeah, it's amazing to be. I think it's the first year here at PAX. I mean, we always go Comic-Con and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Our first year here at the gaming convention.
And I must say, like, we've been to Comic-Con, we've been to all the other functions, but this just hands down beats it. And I mean, it's a Friday right now. It's not a weekend.
That's right.
And you can see around us, behind us, it is chaotic. The guys behind us, I don't know if they've been sitting there all day, but I tell you what, you can tell just how much of a community the gaming world actually has.
And I think we're going to do something different today. Instead of going around talking to people, we might still do a little bit of that.
Oh, yeah.
But I think me and JD's got a little competition happening. We're going to try to play some console games, and we're going to see.
We'll see who
win.
comes out on top.
That's
I'm
right.
pretty sure it won't be this guy.
We'll have to see.
We will have to see, so bring it on.
4 months since I've been without work, since I've been laid off, didn't even get paid off. I was left with whatever I saved, which wasn't too much, plus bills need to be paid. Rent's due any day now, scraping up the last bit of change just to pay for my way around. While I'm searching and seeking for employment, opportunities keeping my ears at the ground, trying to stay proactive. I feel like it's keeping the law more attractive. All the above doesn't even seem to matter though in these hard times, but at least I'm giving that a go. I gotta keep on going. It feels like something's coming real soon. It feels so close, man. I hope it's the connection that I've been beaming for. Please be it, Lord. Yeah, let's go.
2-0 to JD. How does it go losing at Halo, man?
It's fine, because you know what? The next game selection is mine.
Here we go, all right, let's see.
I kept my mind on that flow. I'm faded in this occupation, pacing, thinking about the sensation of rocking the nation.
All right, guys, here I am with Frank. Now, Frank, behind us, we have your game, Witch House. Now, everyone's probably looking at it and thinking, oh, Witch House, okay, what's that about? Because it's not what we actually do think it's about, is it?
Not quite. So I guess this is a Diablo-esque, well, essentially Diablo meets Left 4 Dead. It's an action horror RPG with survival horror elements. So rather than running in with guns blazing, you actually have to use your resources strategically to survive, make it from point to point, and pretty much get through to the end, staying alive.
Excellent, so it's all about staying alive. Now, tell us, what was the inspiration behind it? Was it all these, Walking Dead, things like that obviously it's taken off? Is that why you guys jumped on board?
Right, so I guess a lot of our horror audience will probably be aware of Lovecraft. This is very much influenced by Lovecraft's work, as well as other horror genres, which we have taken and meshed together.
Right.
And we're trying to take a new approach to the whole action RPG genre, because traditionally it's been very arcadey, and what we're going to do here is to bring back some of that strategy back, some of that tactical use of resources.
Yeah, nice. It's all about strategy, I think. I'm a big strategy gamer, so I really like having to think about what I'm doing rather than just going in there and sort of running willy-nilly and hope for the best. So
JD picked King of Fighters for our third game because he's already losing 2-0. What do you say to this, man?
I say, eat my dirt.
We shall see.
Change just to pay for my way around. While I'm searching and seeking for employment, opportunities keeping my ears at the ground, trying to stay proactive. I feel like it's keeping the law more attractive. All the above doesn't even seem to matter though in these hard times, but at least I'm giving that a go. I gotta keep on going. It feels like something's coming real soon. It feels so close, man. I hope it's the connection that I've been beaming for. Please be it, Lord. Yeah. Let's go. That flow.
In your face. Feel again. 3-0. And it's your game.
All right, guys, here I am with Todd from, you can see behind me, from Smite. Now, tell us a little bit about the game, Todd, for those out there. Of course, it's similar to another game that we know of, but maybe we won't mention the name. But tell us.
There's a few MOBAs out there, you know. Some might say there's too many, but we think that Smite delivers something a little different. So it's a battleground of the gods. So as far as theme, all the players are playing gods and goddesses from mythology all over the world.
Awesome.
And as with other MOBAs, your god or goddess has 4 unique powers, and number 4 is their ultimate.
Of course.
But the big twist, big difference with Smite is the camera angle. So in most of the MOBAs out there, it's a 2D isometric view. Yeah. So you're clicky all over the map, right? But in Smite, it actually comes from our background as a developer of shooter games. So the control system is WASD mouse, or you can plug in a controller to the PC as well.
Okay.
And you're directly controlling your character. So the difference is, number 1, I don't see people behind me. Your friend could be ganking me from behind. I won't see it unless I actually turn.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm aiming all my shots. So if I'm a melee character, I've got a cone. If I'm over here, I'm missing you, right? So I've got to orient. And if I'm playing Artemis, I'm a hunter, like an ADC in MOBAs. My arrows actually have travel time, and I've got to aim those. So rather than only an exception of your things being skill shots, in Smite, really every one of your abilities is a skill shot, is an aim skill shot. So that really changes the feel of the combat.
And with the lessons I've learned, I shall never return to that place, y'all.
All right, now we're here to talk about the game over here, Primal Carnage Extinction. Okay, now tell me, it's a sequel, right?
It is a sequel to the Primal Carnage that came out 2 years ago. This game is a reimagined version of a reimagined sequel built by 2 completely new studios, built from the ground up over the last 8 months. All new levels, a whole bunch of new dinosaurs, and a heap of other new features.
Oh, okay, new features. This sounds intriguing. So, ultimately, it's about dinosaurs going out and hunting.
Yeah, and the humans that hunt them, you know. Played by the people that love dinosaurs and the people that hate dinosaurs.
All right. So, tell us, what about if the people really like dinosaurs and they don't want to shoot them?
Well, they can. I mean, it's a fun game to just run around as, like, we have 5 classes of dinosaurs and 9 subclasses total of dinosaurs within them. We might actually have a few months out, like an RP mode where you can just kind of explore a map.
Cool.
So there's that.
All right, well, look, I think we're going to have to jump on in there and have a bit of a crack and see what the experience is like.
That's the only way to experience dinosaurs, is to play them, which is why we made the game.
Excellent, thank you very much.
A life sentence of doing the same thing all day, the same pay, feeling the same way. Trapped, pissed off, feeling like I can't breathe, pretending to be cool, deep down I wanna leave. I did hard time in this so-called world, and with the lessons I've learned, I shall never return to that place.
All right, Lusa picks the game. Lusa picks the game. We'll let JD pick another game. 3-0. I don't think he can recover from that. So here we go. We found a game that JD might be able to beat me into. An 8-bit game here, Galaga.
I have not played this game before, but you know what? New tactics, new game. This clearly hasn't played it either. It's probably older than him, let's be honest.
What's that, 3-0 or 4-0? I can't remember. 3-0.
Go.
All right, let's make it 4-0 there.
I've been beaming for. Please be your Lord. Yeah. Let's go.
Ooh, don't blow up now. Pressure is on. You don't want to take any risk. Boom! I tried to second all blew up with 21,000. I think it's going to be a tied game.
Boy, it's on.
Game 1 is
Wait,
over
game
with
over. This is your
21,000.
last chance, mate. Oh, game over. Oh, I'm pretty sure I won.
That doesn't make sense because you started.
Oh, it doesn't matter, man.
Oh, no, it's not finished
Oh,
yet.
damn.
He spoke too soon. He spoke too soon.
Die. Quick, give him the microphone.
Even he was talking in the mic, and he's still going, 24. There's no way he can beat Trey Dog now. Even on an 8-bit game, 4-0, was it? And he's still going. Well.
Where this guy comes from.
Almost doubled JD's score.
That will be.
Double. Oh man, 8-bit game, bam! 43. 4-0.
4-0. Yeah, I don't know what happened today.
That's right.
I think I didn't have my Wheaties.
To be honest, I don't even play video games, but next to this guy, it makes me look like a pro. Easy.
I just like to make the guy feel good, let's be honest, because I like the man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't want to upset him, because he would have gone home packing.
We can look at that video footage again. You can see how much of that focus on JD's face, the concentration, wanting to win that 8-bit game.
All I can say is if we had to play Mario Kart all day, you would have got your ass handed to you.
If you saw his face in Galaga when he's already celebrating before he actually won and doubled his points, doubled. Not only just winning, doubled.
Like, you know what? He's just got Parkinson's. He's just that's all that is.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoy our little segment here in PAX, and hopefully we'll see you guys here next year.
Yes, come down and challenge us.
Okay guys, I am here at this amazing event with a great designer, Sally. How are you going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Now, can you tell us which event we are at tonight?
So tonight we're at the Australian Fashion Awards.
So, and it's not just an awards, it's more of like a competition, is that correct?
Yes, correct. It is more of a competition, but you know what? I think it's quite, it's great on our behalf. I get to see young talent, uprising talent. I get to see so many people who share the same passion as I do. So it's a great experience, really. And
so this is your first year or second year entering this event?
Okay, so this is my second year actually entering this event. I did enter last year. It was an unreal experience. I mean, as you can see behind me, there's about 200-300 people getting ready. And last year I actually came late, so it was unbelievable. So this year I'm a little bit prepared, and yeah. It's great. It's great.
What's special about you guys is that you're designers that designed your own gear, own gowns. They're amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about first of all, how did you design this? Like, what were you thinking?
Mine is inspired by the changing colours of autumn. And I've used all sustainable fabrics to kind of go with the whole theme of nature and organic and stuff. So that's my inspiration basically, yeah.
Fantastic. And you made this all yourself as well. So you said that you go from the dyes to the...
Yeah, I dyed everything on my own, including all the leaves, painted on my own, everything, yeah.
And how long did that take?
About a semester.
Wow. Who do you feel like? What celebrity would you say you felt like today?
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, just because of being so different?
Yeah.
You look absolutely amazing. You stand out, looking great. Now, you're not just a model, you're a designer as well, and you designed your dress. What was your name?
Delara.
Delara. Now, what was your inspiration behind this garment?
Catwoman theme. Yeah.
With a bit of tie-dye. Colours.
Yeah.
You love your colours?
Yeah.
Yep. Did you make it as well?
Yeah, I sewed it. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. How are you feeling in this outfit? Looks amazing.
Great. It's kind of like I'm from Greece or like Catwoman, yeah, like she said.
Are you guys excited to walk down the runway tonight?
Yeah, a bit nervous though.
So what is it about this show that you absolutely love?
Look, I feel unfortunately in this industry, especially in Australia, there isn't that much support behind fashion and textiles. And what I do love about this night is that it actually supports not just myself, but upcoming talent, upcoming designers who are the future of Australian fashion. So yeah.
So, and tell us a little bit about your brand.
Okay, so I actually started my label when I finished year 12, which was 2 years ago in 2012, once I finished year 12. So this year has actually been the main milestone for my label. So the Sully and Nessium label is more couture, very evening wear, attention to detail. And yeah, I'm quite excited to show you guys some of my things.
What inspires you to what inspires those ideas? Some people have different stories. What's yours?
Personally, my strokes or inspiration would be, look, I take culture into perspective. I mean, I come from a European background, quite cultured, so that plays a huge part in my inspiration. I also believe that women these days, unfortunately, they forget that they have this inner beauty, this inner power inside them. So my job as a designer is to actually bring that power and beauty out. So I guess also trying to make a woman happy is also an inspiration to me.
Yeah. What about yourself? How long does it take you to make that dress?
Actually, it took me a few months. Not as much as the other girls, because I was just splashing paint on the dress. Just effortless, just splashing everything I could find.
So were you kind of just going for this kind of tie-dye thing, just like going crazy on colours?
Yeah, just using every single colour I could find, make, and yeah, just splash it on the dress.
I just noticed even your lipstick is 2 different colours. You've got like a red and a pink.
Yes, it is. I did it with my eyeshadow. Just so it kind of goes with the dress.
So are these the only garments that you guys have designed, or you've got a few things that you've done?
Few, but for you, yeah, just this one.
So do you wear your stuff out?
I'd wear this one out.
Pay for that.
Yeah. I would too. And people would say, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" You're like, "Me."
I made it. Do you want it?
And how are you feeling about tonight's event?
I'm excited. Yeah.
A little nervous walking.
So are they just going to call your name? You're just going to bam out?
Yeah. Do our thing and yeah, maybe give a bit of a wink.
Have you got some support here tonight as well?
No, not tonight.
No. I've got my boyfriend here.
Yeah, nobody for me.
Oh, that's all right. Well, you've got the crowd all going. Well, best of luck tonight. You guys look amazing. And thanks for chatting to me. You're both so very talented. Thank you.
Thank you. Go Kalpa.
To prepare for such a big show like this, what does it take? Does it take, I mean, besides, all the stress and everything like that, no, what does it take to prepare for something like this?
So a lot of Red Bull and all-nighters. No, to be honest, it's it's a lot of phone calls, trying to organize hair, makeup, your models, trying to cast the right models to, one, also fit into your clothes, and two, actually represent what type of image and what type of story I'm trying to imbric to other people out there. So,
for example, like this particular, what kind of models do you have for this one?
Okay, so for this type of model, for this type of runway is I've used quite a lot of exotic women, quite strong features to represent my strong garments. So I actually want the audience to actually gasp when they see my garments. So that's what I really want to capture, really. Yeah.
Fantastic, and you're doing something that no one else is doing before, so it's really, really good to see.
Definitely.
All right, well, best of luck with tonight's show and with the future. I think you've got really something, a niche market, definitely.
Thank you so much, Steph. Thank you. Honestly, it means a lot to me to hear them words. Thank you.
So lovely to talk to you. Best of luck. See ya. Thank you.
Oh, dude, that was massive. I just want to say congratulations for Sully winning 5 awards, taking out 5 awards.
Is crazy.
And I think this kid is barely 21. That's how good he is. All this talent, man.
I mean, Melbourne has so much talent, and it's everywhere. People think talent, and they think music or performing. Fashion, it's getting bigger.
It is getting bigger. It's massive out there.
And it's a huge part of our culture. I think I might have to go and study a little bit more fashion.
I think we need help, actually. Both our fashion. We need some guy fashion.
Yeah, so, this is a shout out to all you guys in the fashion awards.
Right, all you designers, stylists, all the fashion guys. Yeah. Maybe you can help me.
Come and dress us. Take us out for a night or something like that. Buy us dinner, whatever.
Are we still talking about fashion here, JD?
Yeah. We have to try it. You have to get out there, try it.
All right. Yeah, well, I have to say, I do look good in tux, but what about you?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I look good in my birthday suit. Oh, no, I didn't say that.
Well, I think that is my cue to say thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you again next week. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that.
Yeah, head on over to our website if you want to see some past episodes, www.mediastrikesback.com.
Sweet ass. See you guys.
See you guys.